Yo, what's going on, guys? It's CoJoMo here, back with another video. Today I'm going to teach you how to become a defensive wall on the CT side and become an absolute beast of a player when it comes to locking down sites and making sure you have the most impact possible. I actually am going to teach you this today because I recently have been doing demo review with a level 2 Faceit player, and I realized that it's a problem in the lower levels that people don't know how to hold sight and how to properly stay alive and, use themselves in the best way possible to fend off the enemy team. So today I'm going to use Mirage default as an example. I might float around and show you some other spots that we can do the same mechanic from, but essentially we're going to talk about locking down the site and jiggling to get info but staying alive, right? So we're not jiggling the fight necessarily. If there is a good fight, we'll take it, but we're going to be very precise in the way we do this, right? So on Mirage T side, the T's are going to scale out through ramp and through palace, generally on an A hit, right? They're going to throw smokes, maybe jungle, maybe stairs, right? They're going to do all this normal stuff that they usually throw, right? They'll throw CT, and they're gonna molly, they're gonna throw all their stuff. But the point is, right, they're coming from these choke points, they're coming out here. What is your job as the A player? If you find yourself in default here, your job is to stay alive, right? So what does that mean? If you have a smoke, throw a defensive smoke, right? It could be anything, right? It could just be off of the stairs there, right? You notice how I didn't have to peek when I threw that, and I'm throwing this as stuff is coming in. Or you could throw a mid-size smoke, anything, right? That's the best thing you can do if you find yourself in default, right? Without saying. But when they're coming out and we don't have utility, we don't have much to do, we're trying to buy time, but we also need to find the best fight possible, right? So we could achieve this by jiggling, but keep in mind, whatever we do, if they ever scale top Tetris, they're gonna have this angle on us. So always be aware, whatever you're doing, that this is a thing, right? The only thing that's gonna protect you is this wall, right? This does not protect you. This only protects you from the ramp, and even then they can see you once you cross this kind of wood area. But what I want you to understand is these peaks are stronger, right? These right side peaks, because one, it's a right-eyed peak, and two, if you do it right, you can have this nice little headshot angle and get that info and jiggle back, right? Just be careful if there is an upper post on you. That's a very favorable fight for him. But if there's a rifler, you can get some good info in here and jiggle like that. Now what I want you to understand is when we're jiggling this left side, they need to be tight. All these peaks need to be tight. If you're peeking like this, you're dead, right? If you're peeking like this to kill somebody, you're exposing yourself to everything, and you're gonna get shot in the side of the head from someone ramp if your peaks are not proper, right? So how do we peek properly? We're doing these little inchworm peeks. We're inching out. What are we doing? We're just trying to get info, because what we're doing is we're trying to take care of all these angles as they're scaling out and seeing where they are, right? And at all of this, guys, we're using our ears, right? We're listening so intently to understand what side they're gonna swing us from and where they're at, right? Use your ears. There's 3 out ramp, there's 1 guy palace. Okay, how far is the palace guy? Do I hear his footsteps? Where is he? He's coming out? I can shoot him like this, right? But at the end of the day, we're just using this box as cover, right? So as soon as we spot somebody, maybe we take a shot, but we're just coming right back, right? We're just poking out here, but we want them to scale into us. And hopefully while you're sitting here trying to stay alive, your teammates are flashing behind you. That's ideal, but you're not always going to get that, right? But at the end of the day, we want to isolate our fights. So wherever we hear them running at us, we're crouching here maybe, and we're just holding, right? We're trying to get that angle on them so that they have to clear us, right? We're trying to make them run all the way in here and clear us, versus dying out in the open like this. It's just so bad, right? Dying out in the open is the worst thing you can do as an A player, because you're giving the fight to like 3 or 4 guys, right? You're giving your life away to an unfavorable fight. I rather give my life away making them scale into me, right? I'm crouching down here and they're running in, or I'm even on an off angle like this and catching them here. I'm peeking over, I'm jiggling like this. But whatever you do, make sure you're always super tight, right? You're always super tight with your angles, and you're doing this stuff. And like I said, you could do this on other parts of the map too. And the difference is, a lot of times we're not actually trying to go for kills, right? We're trying to jiggle to confirm if they're out, and the only way we're really going for kills is if we see somebody with a molly out, about to molly. That's what these jiggles are for. They're kind of info jiggles, they're not kill jiggles, right? We will kill somebody if there is a favorable fight for us, or not even a molly, but say somebody's looking this way, of course you're gonna kill them, right? Of course, boom, shoot them inside head and get out. But if you jiggle and you see somebody looking at you, get out and maybe reposition up the ladder, or get out and hold here for your life, because you have teammates in jungle that are holding your cross and they're going to shoot them with you, right? But what we're not going to do is do a super wide jiggle where we're holding A, and then it's too late because we're all the way out here and there's no way we're getting back in time. No, we're doing these little inchworm, that kind of thing. It's just super solid, right? And in a way, that's what jump spotting also is too, right? You're not going for kills, you're just getting info, right? You're getting info. It's a little bit different, but the same thing. We're playing retake here, info. They're coming out, we throw a smoke down, and then we make our plan, right? And that's what I think a lot of people don't understand is, like, you're not always trying to go for kills. Sometimes you're just gathering this info. And the thing is, when someone sees you, like, especially in lower levels especially, if somebody sees you jiggle, they're just holding, right? They're literally just sitting here like, dude, please peek me, like, come on, give me another peek, right? At high level, they see you there, they're probably gonna maul you out, they're gonna skill in here fast, they're not gonna worry about the other positions as much, they're just gonna run in and try to make you uncomfortable. But man, guys, at the lower level, you have so much opportunity and so much space to just throw off the other team with these kind of plays. So yeah, just keep your jiggles very tight and cohesive, and you're gonna be solid. So just a little tip for you guys. I hope this video made sense. I know it's a little weird kind of video, but it's very niche. But I'm telling you, if you figure this out, especially on every site, guys, this isn't just Mirage A site, right? Say I don't even know on B where you could do this, like what, right? Like right here, if you're holding apps, like you're holding, they come out, maybe you're like jiggling these angles or something. I don't know, at this point you should just hold though. So I guess it's a little different, every site's different. So just find where you're comfortable, and don't always just go for the kill peaks, go for the info peaks sometimes, and you're gonna be solid. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you want to help me out, subscribe to my channel, it means so much to me. Leave a comment on this video and let me know what you thought. So keep grinding, keep getting better, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.